ASEAN, short for the Official Association of Southeast Asian Nations, is a political and economic union of 10 member states in Southeast Asia. Its primary objective was to accelerate economic growth and through that, social progress and cultural development. With some of the fastest growing economies in the world, ASEAN has broadened its objective beyond the economic and social spheres. In this video, we would love to provide our knowledge on this association and hope it will help people gain a deeper understanding on the union. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations was established on the 8th of August 1967 in Bangkok, Thailand, with the signing of the ASEAN Declaration by the founding fathers of ASEAN, namely Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. Brunei then joined on the 7th of January 1984, Vietnam on the 28th of July 1995, Laos and Myanmar on the 23rd of July 1997, and Cambodia on the 30th of April 1999, making up what is today the 10 member states of ASEAN. The ASEAN members are committed to promoting regional peace and stability through active cooperation and mutual assistance. This state is maintained through the following fundamental principles. First, mutual respect for the independence, sovereignty, equality, territorial integrity, and national identity of all nations. Second, the rights of every state to lead its national existence free from external interference, subversion, or coercion. Third, non-interference in the internal affairs of one another. Fourth, settlement of differences or disputes by peaceful manner. Fifth, renunciation of threat or use of force. And sixth, effective cooperation among themselves. ASEAN's diversity is reflected in the colorful lives of its people. ASEAN people are greatly influenced by the region's rich history, diverse customs and traditions, religious beliefs, economic progress, and technological sophistication. They take pride in the colorful art and heritage as evident in ancient architecture, folk dances, traditional music, and literature. English is the official language of the majority of ASEAN's countries. Brunei's culture is deeply rooted in its Malay origins. The nation's official language is Malay, but English is widely spoken by most of the population. Brunei's Malay Islamic monarchy is a uniquely Bruneian blend, combining the best of Malay culture with Islamic teachings. Indonesia is especially culturally rich, with its art and culture having been shaped around its hundreds of ethnic groups, each with cultural differences that have shifted over the century. Basic principles which guide Indonesians' lives include mutual assistance and consultation to arrive at a consensus. The customs and traditions of the Philippines are strongly influenced by its colonized past. Most of the present celebrates traditions are a mix of Christian, pagan, and other local religious rites. The southern island of the country, where the majority of the Islam faith exists in, also celebrate their own unique customs and traditions. Singapore is one of the most cosmopolitan cities in Asia, with major ethnic groups being Chinese, Malays, Indians, Peruvians, and Eurasians. Intermarriage and integration helped knit these diverse influences into the fabric of Singapore's multifaceted society. Vietnamese culture is one of the oldest cultures in the world, which has undergone changes almost 4,000 years. Part of the East Asian culture sphere, Vietnamese culture has certain characteristic features including ancestor veneration and worship, respect for community and family values, and manual labor religious belief. Vietnam is a multi-ethnic country with over 50 distinct groups. Each of them has its own language, lifestyle, and cultural heritage. Cambodians have developed a unique Cambodian culture and belief system from syncretism of indigenous animistic beliefs in the Indian regions of Buddhism and Hinduism. Traditional Cambodian arts and crafts include textiles, non-textile weaving, stone carving, lacquerware, ceramics, wax murals, and kite making. The country has experienced a recent artistic revival due to the increased support from government, NGOs, and foreign tourists. Asia nowadays faces three main threats. Firstly, Asian countries, including Cambodia, are facing increasing geopolitical challenges as the US and China intensify their strategic competition and engage in a new Cold War. ASEAN could be destabilized or even destroyed if it plays this geopolitical game ineffectively. Secondly, ASEAN lacks strong, committed leaders who can tackle various ASEAN challenges. Most leaders are busy dealing with their domestic challenges, including political, social, and economic issues, especially due to the profound impact of COVID-19. Thirdly, ASEAN is vulnerable to internal and external conflicts. International border issues between Cambodia and Thailand and Vietnam may unexpectedly flare up in the future. The Malaysia-Singapore border can also cause problems, especially as it regards the territorial disputes in the South China Sea. There are also challenges concerning upcoming elections and governance, the rise of authoritarianism in the region, ASEAN relevance, its trade dependence on China, the decline in the US engagement, and the Rohingya crisis in Myanmar. In addition, at least 4 countries in ASEAN are facing key challenges caused by water politics. The Mekong River, or Mother of Nature, that flows through 5 ASEAN states, Myanmar, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam, is figuratively dying. More hydropower dams are being constructed, creating more obstructions to the flow of water and fish migration, damaging biodiversity and the environment, and affecting the lives and livelihoods of people in the riparian country. Vietnamese youth are an important and priority role in formulating policies of the bloc and each ASEAN country. They are also an important leadership and management resource in the future, determining the prosperity of the region. The youth must raise their impulsive role, creativity in participating in solving social problems of the country and region and proposing ideas on related policies. They must join cultural exchange among youth of 8 ASEAN countries, as well as exchange and share experiences in formulating and implementing youth development policies. Currently, Vietnamese youth have more than 100 young people participating in exchanges, cooperation, conferences, and youth seminars with other countries in ASEAN. These activities create opportunities for Vietnamese delegates to participate in international youth activities in the region. Vietnam's National Committee on Youth of Vietnam, with the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union, is behind this initiative. Vietnamese youth participation in youth cooperation activities within the ASEAN bloc demonstrates the Vietnamese youth's responsibility, enhance Vietnam's role in the region, support and encourage the youth movement in the country, create favorable conditions to establish and strengthen bilateral cooperation on youth between Vietnam and other countries.